Hi YouTube! Welcome to
West Virginia!
That's a crazy thought to think about. That's Ohio. West Virginia. Ohio. West Virginia. How do you feel being in West Virginia?
So we're finally here. We met them all today. What do you feel at this next one?
It feels weird.
Something's here, something's watching.
Somebody's watching.
There's a bridge. Let me go to get our marker. No.
Okay. I was telling a story, and as I'm getting closer to here, this thing's popping off like crazy.
So, after a quick potty break, we found something else cool out here. What's it called? Lake Hope Furnace. This thing is quite massive.
I made it to Lake Hope after all.
It says big sandy, hold on, let me flip you around. Big sander furnace. It's like a building. I'm curious what used to be here.
I'm not. I don't know if I want to know.
Go read a story. Hope Furnace, 1854 to 1874. One of the 69 charcoal iron furnaces in the famous Hanging Rock Iron region, extending more than 100 miles from Logan, Ohio to Mount Savage, Kentucky. This area contained all the materials necessary to produce high-grade iron. The industry flourished for over 50 years in the mid-19th century, during which the time the area was one of the leading iron-producing centers of the world. The charcoal iron industry was responsible for the rapid development of southern Ohio and the romance of the Hanging Rock Iron region. It forms a brilliant chapter in the industrial history of the Buckeye State. So this place changed history. So tiny. Tiny. This thing's massive. My phone? Look at it coming.
I'm going to show you what it says.
Real history.
Go ahead, Robert.
Built a blast furnace. The Hanging Rock blast furnace varied little in their design. They resembled flat-top pyramids built of sandstone blocks. The narrow furnace top rose 35 to 40 feet from the broad base. Inside the sandstone blocks was a lining of bricks made of clay mined nearby. The necessary ingredients include chunks of iron ore and limestone, along with charcoal for fuel, were dropped in the open top of the furnace. Tall wooden buildings on stilts surrounded the furnace, providing easy access to the top of the furnace and a convenient dry place to store charcoal. So that's what this specifically was.
Just for charcoal.
And
From the mine.
There's a lot more stuff here if you guys want to pause and read. This is quite a pretty place and an amazing history. The train, not too far off. Does it show us? We are here. And I don't know where the train Moonville tunnel is, but it's not that far. So this was like a whole community nestled in between two mountainous regions in the valley, all around Lake Hope. It changed all of Ohio. Not just haunted history, real American history. Does it make you more proud to be from Ohio?
Kind of.
This giant hole probably was the town. Right behind you. It's the town where town was. There's buildings sitting on stilts and everything else all around us right now. Years and years ago. Step through history. And the last thing left is a like 3-story tall smelting furnace. And it's like Egyptian amazingness. It makes it feel so tiny. Well, we'll see you in another place of history. That's what this trip's about. History and hauntedness. It's exciting. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go find the Mothman. At this point, due to time constraints, I wasn't able to record everything I needed to record. So, while we were driving, enjoy the history of Moonville.
Nestled in the secluded hills of southeastern Ohio, hidden amongst the trees and shrouded in an eerie silence, lies the forgotten town of Moonville. Once a bustling hub for coal miners and their families, Moonville has since faded into obscurity, leaving behind only crumbling foundations, overgrown cemeteries, and a lingering sense of unease. Over the years, Moonville has become synonymous with chilling tales of restless spirits, making it a popular destination for those seeking a glimpse into the supernatural. This essay delves into the history of Moonville, exploring its origins, its tragedies, and its enduring legacy as one of Ohio's most haunted locations. From its humble beginnings as a mining town to its eventual abandonment, Moonville's story is one of both prosperity and despair. The promise of work drew people to the area, creating a tight-knit community in the heart of the wilderness. But tragedy struck this small town repeatedly, leaving an indelible mark on its history and psyche. Join us now as we journey back in time to uncover the secrets of Moonville, Ohio, and explore the haunting tales that continue to captivate and mystify visitors to this day. The story of Moonville begins in the mid-1800s, a time when the discovery of coal in southeastern Ohio drew settlers eager to capitalize on the burgeoning industry. The town was established in the 1850s, taking its name from the prominent Moon family, early settlers who played a pivotal role in the town's development. Situated along the Marietta and Cincinnati Railroad, Moonville quickly became a vital coal shipping point, its fate intertwined with the black gold that fueled the nation's growth. The railroad brought jobs and prosperity to Moonville, attracting miners and their families seeking opportunity in the expanding coal fields. Homes, businesses, and even a schoolhouse sprang up to accommodate the growing population. The once quiet valley echoed with the sounds of progress, the rumble of trains, the clang of pickaxes, and the laughter of children playing in the shadow of the coal tipples. For a time, Moonville thrived, a testament to the hard work and resilience of its inhabitants. However, life in Moonville was not without its challenges. The remote location, harsh working conditions in the mines, and ever-present danger cast a long shadow over the town's prosperity. As we delve deeper into Moonville's history, we'll uncover the tragic events that would forever alter the town's fate, cementing its reputation as a place where the living and the dead seem to walk side by side. The isolation that initially drew people to Moonville for work would also contribute to its downfall. As the town grew, so too did the number of tragic accidents, many shrouded in mystery. These stories, passed down through generations, have become intertwined with Moonville's history. One enduring legend is that of a railroad worker who met an untimely end on the tracks. Some say his ghost still wanders the tracks, a lantern swinging eerily in the darkness. His mournful cries are said to echo through the valley on quiet nights. Whether these stories are fact or folklore, they contribute to the pervasive sense of unease that permeates Moonville. The echoes of these tragedies continue to reverberate, transforming Moonville into a ghost town steeped in chilling lore. The decline of Moonville was as swift as its rise, mirroring the boom and bust cycle that characterized many mining towns in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. As coal deposits dwindled and the demand for coal decreased, the lifeblood of Moonville slowly drained away. Families once drawn to the area by the promise of steady work began to move on to more prosperous regions. Without the railroad and the coal industry to sustain it, Moonville withered. Businesses closed, homes were abandoned, and the once familiar sounds of life, children playing, trains rumbling, hammers pounding, faded into an unsettling silence. By the mid-20th century, Moonville was little more than a ghost town, its few remaining residents clinging to the remnants of a bygone era. The exodus of residents left behind a void quickly filled by nature. Trees and vegetation reclaimed the land, slowly enveloping the remnants of homes, businesses, and even the cemetery. Today, the forest has swallowed up much of Moonville, its presence a constant reminder of the relentless power of nature to reclaim what man has left behind. The decline of Moonville serves as a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of prosperity, particularly in communities built on the unpredictable foundation of natural resource extraction. While the town's physical presence has faded, its memory persists, kept alive by those intrigued by its haunting beauty and the whispers of tragedy that linger among its ruins.
I do hope you enjoyed that little history lesson. I'm sorry I couldn't give it to you in person, time constraints and whatnot. But y'all, going forward, everything else is West Virginia. Here soon, you will learn more about it, but I do want to mention, this is the replacement to the Silver Bridge from the Mothman Tales. Almost heaven.
West Virginia.
Welcome to Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Okay, from where we left at Moonville Tunnel, we're now exploring and trying to understand and learn about the cryptid, the Mothman. We're in Point Place, West Virginia. If you guys just seen Point Pleasant, whatever. Thinking of that 70s show. My bad. But we're gonna go in here and learn some things. You guys are gonna see some interesting stuff. You've probably seen on other YouTubers' channels, but you know, I'm gonna show you from my point of view. And then afterwards, we're going to talk about it and have a little discussion of what we learned and our thoughts.
Yeah, someone else might have been the first, but ain't no way that someone's getting 999 million like us.
Yeah. We'll see you inside. What do you got to say? You wrote papers about this. Are you excited? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. And so, now that we're properly attired and here at the
Turn your head. Otis.
Yeah, shaman is here. He has a hat on. Mothman hat. He's got a Mothman shirt. We're gonna check out the museum. Y'all ready to learn something?
We even got LS 15 more.
You ready to learn something?
Never seen one before. The dining room table.
Dirt water.